Alright guys, I did a few things off camera, just figured I'd let you know. I took the shifter assembly out. You slide the kick down out of the center, comes out. Take this nut off, it's 7/8. This will slide out, all this will slide out. Then the detent that, clicks in the rooster cone there for your gear selector. Little detent there. It was bolted down. Oh, right there. And that was 5/16. And we slid the parking pole out with its spring and its little machine shaft there. Goes into the case right there. And we're going to leave this in. And this little actuator arm for the right there. Just oil them steel parts real quick after you wash it. Identified, I think it's an accumulator piston. Anyway, it's an N. There's a letter on the front designates what it is. And it is an N. Let's see if we can see it. Not fucking really. Right there, N. That's how you know which one to order. The rubber's hard as a carp. We popped the modulator valve out of here. It goes back through here. Where's that? Right here. Goes in like that. That hole. Pulled it out with needle nose pliers. Set it in the pan. Inspected bushings. Inspect all of them. These have wear, but the brass is all still there, which we're not going for perfection on this one. Inspect all your thrust washers. Make sure they're still brassy, coppery. Let me show you one that I'm gonna replace. Should add more light. Well, anyway. Right down in there is one I'm gonna replace. She wore through all her brass, coppery coating. Here's another one on the rear side of the shell. You see them where it's wore through, it's coating, it's brass, coppery coating. Them are wore, getting new ones. This pump is slightly wore. Probably should get a new one, but we'll run her till she's dead. Bushing's still alright. Might replace a couple of these. I think I got some of these bushings. Another bushing. There's bushings all through it. A plastic bush here. That's probably more like a spacing washer. You'll see them in there, inspect them. You're going to replace your sealing rings too, but we're not going to get into that yet. Check your one-way roller spray clutch, pitting damage. There's a couple of roller bearings in here. That one's heavily stained, but still works fine. You're going to want to check them. some bushings. Check them. Still, these ones all have their coating still, surprisingly. Check your planets. Excessive wear, sharpness to the teeth. Yeah. For sharpness, wear on the faces, that's excessive movement of those gears. They'll have a little side to side because they're set in aluminum, you know, but you don't want a lot. There's the third gear clutch assembly. Still has to be disassembled. Clutches come out easy, just snap ring. Got a couple bushings in there. With the piston, the actuating piston, you gotta kind of press down on it to get it out. I might show you that. Here's where our direct clutch burned up. This popped out. Got all fucked. It's supposed to sit in that groove in there. Anyway. But here was the failure between that and see if I can just lift these up. This is direct clutch here. Look at that spring failure. It just shattered. Which in turn killed our clutches. You know, I can spread them out a little. Oh yeah. Yeah. Clutch material's all gone. That one's got very little. That one's done. Just smoked. Look at it. Look how hot those steels got in there. We'll be replacing them. I got some. Yeah, look how hot that steel got. Ooh. That poor steel. Well, anyway, so yeah, make sure you look at everything really fucking good. That pretty much gets you up to speed. I'm gonna order parts. I guess I'll bring you back when we're putting it together. Have a good one, folks. Alright guys, we're back at it. One thing I forgot to show. There's 3 little ply holes here. If you put air in that one, I think it was, it's that one or that one, and there's a piston for like reverse, manual first, I think, mainly reverse in here. It pops out. Make sure you flip it upside down, have it over like some cardboard or some rags. It'll just fall out when you put the air to it. I'll show you the piston. Because we're getting towards assembly. Cleaning. Here's a piston that comes out. This is towards the front, the pump. This is towards the tail housing. You go through your kit. And there's the old seals, old shifter seal. Here's the new seals I'm getting ready to put on. Here is a race for roller sprag, one-way clutch, whatever, snap ring, and a spring set that goes against that piston in there. I'll try to show you how to put it together. Bring you back. Alright, here's our trouble. We're going to start with the perimeter 3/8 bolts. I think I had to loosen them all, take it out. I think they're all the same length. We're going to figure that out right now. Those two are super long, going through the filter right there. This one's short. And the long ones appear to be the same length. Short. These all are the big ones with the 3/8 head. Short. Them appear to all be the same length. Yeah. So these two on the filler end, 3/8 are long, short. And back to the long. Alright. Flip it over. Got 2 bolts. To undo. Yellow spring. If I remember right, here and here, a 3/8 and a 5/16. And a 5/16 out. I'm going to set that one away from the rest. Over my this here. That's a 5/16 backside. Flip over to 3/8. Throw one next to it. Oh, I don't know why them damn shouldered bolts get me every time. I guess that's a 5/16 too. But it's got a heavier shoulder. Gets me every time. It's just a short guy. So, short guy right there. Long guy there. We're going to keep them out. That one's over there too. Okay. Flip it back over. I'm going to sit you down. I'm going to take the filter bolts out first and leave them with the filter. So I'll bring you back. Alright, filter bolts are off, and in the filter, the one that's fucked up believe it's that one. Just put in backwards into the filter. The remaining bolts are loose. One appears to be longer is this one with the tag. Pretty sure that's how it is. The rest of them are same length. Here's the edge. One right over from one of the big 3/8. Not the long one, but the 3/8, the short one. But anyway, corner, one right over. Take them out. See if they are. Yes, all those are the same length. Let's check this. Alright, the one with the tag is the long guy. Alright, I'll sit them here. Here comes the fun. Clean you up. Well, give me a second. We got a spring in a cup right there. Ball of the spring right there. Then I think, yeah, there's another ball right here. Let me go out. Up here is that cup one. There's a ball, just a ball. And, nope. Yeah, this one does have another ball right there. There's that springing ball. So ball there. I think that's it. I'll bring you back if there is any more. So, yeah. Alright. The one that's stripped is this one right here. But it's got good threads down further. Quite a few. So we're going to give it a go. There's the broken bolt. Here's the one we're going to take. And that one to get, see if we can get what we need. The one that's sitting over here is this other little guy for the back side. Man, what's that?